Next part of the game is we now need to write the scripts which tell the dots to disappear when your Pac-Man character eats them, and also to change the dot count or orange count by 1 every time it does eat one. So first thing you need to do is click on one of your sprites that is a dot, so I'm going to do sprite 2. And again we start with the when clicked, and what we need to do is at the beginning of the game we need to make sure that all of the dots that we've got in our game of sprites are shown. So we're going to go to looks, and down the bottom here we've got this one that says show. So that makes sure that everything is on the screen at the beginning of the game. Now we need to go back to control, and we're going to use forever if again, like we did on the script where we made our Pac-Man character move. And again we're going to put something in this little box here, so we're going to go to sensing, and this time we're going to say if it's touching, and then I'm going to select from this box in here sprite 1. Okay, and the reason I've chosen sprite 1 is because sprite 1 is my Pac-Man character. If your Pac-Man character is sprite 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, make sure you change this to say whichever sprite is your character. So now our script is saying that when we click our green flag, all our dots are going to be shown. However, if that dot comes into contact with sprite 1, we wanted to do two things. We wanted to hide that sprite, and we also want to change our dot count by 1. So the first thing we want to do is go to variables, and we want it to change our dot count or orange count by 1, so our score will go up by 1, and then we also want it to hide this sprite. So back in looks, I'm going to go and use this hide thing now, and I'm going to drag that out and put it underneath here. Okay, now that you've done that, you need to duplicate this, and you need to put this entire script onto each of your other sprites, and that's quite simple. All you do is you click on the entire script, drag it over the next sprite until it gets this kind of little grey box around it, and let go. And if I now click on, there we go, you can see, look, it's in for sprite 3, and I'm going to do the same thing repeatedly for all of my sprites, and this copies the script every time.